Welcome. This video will introduce Vogue Archive, which provides digital access to the entire run of the U.S. edition of Vogue magazine from 1892. Remember that you can always get assistance from a librarian using live chat when it's available or sending an email. Emails are responded to within 24 hours, but you'll usually get a response much sooner. Now, how will we find Vogue Archive? Well, we can use two of the quick links provided in this band below the search box. So among the quick links, we could use databases to go directly to the Vogue Archive in an alphabetical list, or we can use the research guides, which are curated lists of tools to use within a certain subject area or major, or even for a particular class. So within the research guides, we're going to go down to fashion studies. There are many pages of tools of varying kinds within this broad subject area, but we're going to go to the best bets and choose Vogue Archive. Now, there are several ways to use the database. One is to browse issues. So if you wanted to go to relevant years or decades, we're looking at the 1910s, and let's say we wanted to look at a particular year and then view the issues for a particular month within that year, we can do that. Right now I'm going to use a basic search and use some subject terms to search the database. So I have the word war that I've entered here. I'm interested in articles on World War I and the influence on fashion at that time. So I could put in war trends or fashion, even war and home decor. But since it's a fashion database, I could just use the word war. So let's try that. Now the second thing is we need to limit to the relevant years because we're looking for contemporary articles at the time. So I'm going to pull that up to the relevant decade using this time scale here, and then we'll pull up to the beginning year 1914. So I'm looking at years 1914 to 1919, which includes the year following the war. Now I still have a lot of results. I could include a second search term like dresses, let's say. And also I can limit by my document type if I choose to. So I could look at advertisements, fashion shoots, even browse table of contents. But right now I'm going to go to the articles themselves. And here's an article in late 1918, features what war has done to clothes. Let's open that one. Now you can manipulate, enlarge, and move around the page. This is obviously a scanned image from the newspaper or trade publication of the time. You can browse through the pages if it's multiple pages there. You can download a PDF, but be careful, you'll want to also have a citation. You click on Cite. You can select a particular format, so I'm going to choose the MLA 8th edition. Then you can copy that and paste it into a bibliography. You can also email to yourself. Be sure to select the format that you want. If you choose citation, you're not going to get the full article, but you could link back into it. I'm going to look for the scanned image, the PDF. I'm going to tell it that I do need a bibliographic citation. Then again, I'll choose my citation there and then put in my email and name and send it. Those are the basics of using Vogue Archive. And just a reminder that you can get help with questions or more advanced needs using live chat or email. Thank you.